Are we running?
We're running.
Ah.
So hi Walter.
Hello.
We're here again at Namm, and
yes,
you brought some of your new wares with you, right?
Exactly. The FieldKit FX. This is a final proto version. We're in production, and we will be shipping them out starting from March this year. We're super excited about it. We've been showing it here at Namm. Met a lot of people already who jumped on the Kickstarter, and yeah, we're super happy that we can put it out soon.
So, do you want to just talk us through the kind of basic architecture of it?
Yes, of course. It's like the FieldKit. It's very much a little modular device. So it's built up in a bunch of little blocks. Down here you have a little looper and a frequency shifter, so you can loop and frequency shift sounds. Down here is a digital delay section based on a PT2399 circuit. Very snappy. Otto made it super snappy and put a little nice gain stage and feedback stage in there. Very nicely tuned. You can do very aggressive and nicely pulsating sounds with it. It's awesome. Then there's a spring reverb section here. You can use it with a lot of different tanks. You can gain it up. There's a filter section built in, so you can really play with with your spring sounds also by touching it and really handling it. Here is a 4-channel VCA section with tone control, little Q filters per channel, just like in the FieldKit. So you can really shape your sound also of all the effects. So you can have, for instance, your spring reverb come out here, mix it in and out, use splitter cables and use the mixer to use wet-dry. And it's very versatile also because there's VCAs on board. And here,
one thing that I noticed about it when it first came out was the CV interface.
Exactly.
And that was really quite interesting because you've got basically 4 CV inputs, but you can assign them to different parameters. Is that right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I don't know if we have a. It's best. You probably see it best when the lights are on. So the CV interface has these little lights over here. If you would be plugging in a CV source, for instance, in input number 1, and you would like to control the time of your digital delay, you would push this button here, and this signal is routed to there. And then this whole row over here, so starting with the looper, frequency shifter, the digital delay, spring reverb, and here the VCA section, they all have these push buttons, so you can route 4 different CV signals to all these parameters here, which is of course super useful in automating your effects. And that's why we also put the Rolodex here in the bottom. You can send in signals via the CV interface. Take them through the threshold input and then use any type of signal to trigger the sequencer or the envelope generator on board. Which is also nice, so you can, inside of the device you can already play with the automation.
So, it's going to be sold outside of the Kickstarter, right? Obviously.
Of course, the Kickstarter has ended in the end of last year. We are now currently building them, and from March onwards we're going to deliver them to the Kickstarter backers, and from April on we'll have them in stock for anybody to buy. We currently have pre-orders for it already on our website, but I'm sure most of our dealers will also be having them in stock in April.
And what price are we looking at?
It's €249 for the device. It comes both as a Eurorack module and as a boxed version, like I just showed you. And it has also an expansion pack which has the spring tanks for the spring reverb, It has a bunch of different cables you can use, for instance, to use the feedback loop in the digital delay too. So a bunch of useful stuff to immediately get going.
You had one other kind of product you wanted to show as well, right?
Yes, we have been showing this guy around a little bit over the last year, but this is final prototype. It will exactly look like this, but then with a printing cover instead of a sticker cover. This is the Strom mobile, and the Strom mobile is a device that really helps you to get clean power to make music with anywhere you are. So you can take a power bank like this guy here, you know, just a simple power bank. We bought it on Amazon for, yeah, I don't know, $5, $10 or so. You can plug it into the Strom mobile. Wait. Turn it on, and then this power bank up here goes in here. And then comes out here. So what this thing does, it conditions your power and makes 5 volt into 9 volt or 12 volt power, which is very clean and nice to use for audio solutions. So you can use this to power 2 FieldKits or more. You can use this to power a whole range of effects, you know, a whole whatever you want.
Guitar effects or...
Guitar effects, exactly. Whatever has a 9 volt or 12 volt DC input, you can use it. You can use the Strom mobile to power it and take it with you in the field. And you know, if you run out of a battery, just make sure you pack a few batteries, and you can continue for as long as you have power. That's the reason why we chose for this system also. So you can use inexpensive 5 volt accus like this one. Instead of having to build in an accu that you can only charge once fully and then use it up, you know, it made sense to have a solution that is also, in that sense, modular. We will be shipping them.
Yeah, do we have a price on that yet?
It will be around 80 euros, 80 to 100 euros. We are not 100% certain yet. And we will be shipping them in 6 to 8 weeks, I would say. Is that a good estimation, Robert? Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks.
Excellent. And now we're going to play out with, we're going to get some sounds from the FieldKit.